Yes, dear student, good morning. How are you today? Today we are going to talk about compound amount. Okay, how to find compound amount. For that, first we will learn formula and then we will take an example and we will find out how to get a compounded amount. This is it, okay? Just a minute. Okay, dear student. So here we talk about the compounded amount. Okay. For compounded amount, we have a formula which is a ET equal to P1 plus R upon N and whole power N multiply T. Okay. Here what is a AT? We will write AT equal to compounded what is a P here? P is a principal amount. Principal amount. Okay. R also there, which is rate of interest. Rate of interest. That will be given in a percentage. So we have to lose that percentage and you have to divide it with 100. Okay. And we all know that T equal to time. And time will come generally in year and sometime in monthly. May it is weekly, but generally it is in year. All right. So this is about the formula for compound amount. Let's take one example and then we will learn how to find out that. There is a question number 19, question number 19A, part A. In this question, what is given? Let you know. If Real 2000 is invested at 8%, 8% compounded monthly. Monthly, huh? So what will be the future value in 5 years? So what will be the future value in 5 years? That you have to find. Okay, that you have to find. You invested 2000 real and with the rate of 8%, which is compounded monthly, and the period of time is a 5 year given there. So you have to find what will be the future value after 5 years. Okay, so the compounded amount after 5 years, what it will be. So that you are going to find here, we have a formula already, which is AT equal to P1 plus R upon N and whole power N multiply T. Okay. So in this question given there, the compounded amount is P. Not compounded amount. This is the principal amount. Okay. P. principal amount. Compounded amount you are finding here. And rate of interest is a R, here 8%. And time given there, 5 years, right? In this question, these quantities given there. We will take this quantity and write it here. So it is, we will write P equal to 2000. Okay. And here R equal to 8%. So we will lose that percent. So it's become 8 upon 100. So it's become 0.08. And here time also given there. Time is 5 years. Okay, 5 years. And it is compounded monthly. It is compounded monthly. Yeah? Monthly means in a 1 year we have a 12 month. So how many times it is compounded monthly in a year? So it is 12. Huh? So n equal to how many times in a year? So we will write 12. How many times? It is monthly. So in a 1 year, how many months? 12. So how many times it is compounded in a year? 12 times. Okay, so n equal to 12. Now this all value we will put here and then we will find the amount of compounded amount, which is 2000 multiply with 1 plus rate of interest is 0.08 and whole upon 12. And this whole 12 multiply with 5. 12 multiply with 5. All right. So that you have to calculate properly. How you calculate? First, you have to take 0.08 rate and that will be divided with 12. What number you get it, that you added with 1. And then the whole number which is you got it, you have to make it exponent of power 60 and multiply with 2000. So what we got after that? 2979.69. So that is our compounded amount after 5 years, okay, which is invested for 8% compounded monthly. So that's our final answer. Now, let's move to the next question, dear student, which is question number 19B. Question number 19B. But before that, because in this question we talk about the discount and proceed. So before that, you need to know what is a discount and what is a proceed. For the discount, okay, to find the discount, first of all, what is a discount? The interest that is deducted is called the discount. The interest that is deducted, it is called the discount. So for discount, we have a formula which is D equal to M multiply R multiply T. Here, what is the M? M equal to amount, which is borrowed. Which is borrowed. And R is a discount rate. Discount rate. Okay. Discount rate. And we have a T, which all knows time. What will be the time for that? So this is about the discount. D equal to M multiply R multiply T, where M is the amount borrowed, R is the discount rate, and T is the time. Let's talk about the proceed. Talk about the proceed. What it is and what is the formula. Let you know. Dear student, the actual amount that is given to the borrower is called the proceed. I'm repeating again. the actual amount that is given to the borrower is called the proceed. For that, we have a formula which is M minus D. We all know that. What is a M? Amount borrowed. What is a D? D is a discount. What is a M here? M is amount which is borrowed. Okay, which is borrowed. And what is the D? We already know about it, which is discount. Discount. Okay, this is that. Now, to learn how to find discount or proceed, we need one example, and we will take that example, which is question number. Okay, question number 19B. We are going to take that example. So question number 19B. Okay. What is given in this question? Let you know. A person borrows 2,500 for 5 months at a simple interest rate of 12%. What is a simple interest rate? Which is 12% per year, every year, per year, every year. You have to find here, you have to find discount. Okay. And proceed. This is the question. What is given? A person borrowed 2,500 real for 5 months at a simple interest rate, which is 12% per year. You have to find discount and proceed. Okay. In this question, we will recognize the quantity first, and then we will use formula, and then we calculate. Then we found discount and proceed to. So here, we know that discount D equal to M multiply R multiply T. In this question, what is a discount? What is a compounded amount or borrowed amount? It is borrowed amount. It is 2,500, which is a amount the person borrowed. Okay, and here rate of interest is 12%. So we will lose here percentage divided by 100. So it is 0.12. 0.12. Okay. And time also given there, which is 5 months. How much? 5 months. Okay. Time is also given there, which is 5 months. So it is actually given in monthly. Monthly. So to make it yearly, which is because we have in a 1 year, we have a 12 month. So to make this month, 5 month in a year, so we are going to divide 5 with 12. 12. So it's become time equal to 5 upon 12 yearly. Now, see there. We will put this all value here. So we will find 2,500 multiply with 0.12 and also multiply with 5 upon 12. So when we solve this all, we will find here 125. 125 real. Okay. It is a discount, which is we got it. Now you need to find proceeds. Okay. We know that proceed equal to M minus D. What is the value of M? M is given there, which is amount borrowed. Huh? It is equal to 2,500 and minus 125. So final answer is 2,375 Real. So we have a final answer here, which is discount D equal to, now we can write in a, just we can write in a proper way, dear student, discount here. Yes. Discount. It is, we calculated 125 Real. Okay. And proceed will be 2,375 Real. Okay. This is done. Now we move to the question number 20A. We'll move to the question number 20A. In this question, we have a different solution and topic also different, which is a natural logarithmic equation. So how to solve natural logarithmic equation, that you are going to learn in question number 20, question number 20A. Okay. First we will take the question, then after that we will take formula, which is we are going to use when we are solving this question, and then we will solve this question. Okay. So what is given in the question? Find the value of x. You have to find the value of x, and natural logarithmic equation is given there, which is ln 4x minus 1 minus ln x equal to ln 3. This is given. All right. So to solve this natural logarithmic equation, we have to use some formula. The formula which is we are going to use it, the first one formula. If ln m minus ln n, so we can write ln m upon n. This is the first formula. The second formula which is we are going to use here, it is if ln m equal to ln n. So implies that m equal to n. This is our second formula. So in this equation, when we see the left hand side, we found this is equal to, this is almost equal to formula number 1. So we can implement here formula number 1. Here m is 4x minus 1 and n is x. So we will write ln 4x minus 1 and whole upon x. This is okay with that first formula, and it is equal to ln 3. Now we have a second formula which is ln m equal to ln n, and here we can equate m equal to n. So here m is 4x minus 1 upon x and n is 3. So we can equate that with the second formula, so which is 4x minus 1 upon x equal to 3. We are finding the value of x. Okay, so we have to eliminate x from the denominator. For that, we have to multiply both side x. So that will be eliminate. And here 4x minus 1 equal to 3x will be left there. We are finding the value of x. So this will be moved that side. So it's become minus, and 4x minus 3x equal to 1. That will move that side. So it's become plus. So now 4x minus 3x become x, so it is equal to 1. Finally, we have a value of x, which is x equal to 1. This is our solution of this logarithmic equation. This is done. Let's move to the one more question, and that is the last question for that recording. Let's take that question also. Also very interesting question, which is how to find the inverse of the function. Okay, let's take first question. Then I will give you some steps how to find the inverse of the function. And then we follow that steps and then we will get our inverse. All right. This is it. Then the question number 20 and part B. Okay. What is given? Part B. Find the inverse of the function. Find the inverse of the function. Find the inverse of the function. The function is given there, which is fx equal to 4 upon x plus 5 minus 3. Okay. This is given there. So to find the inverse of the function, what we are doing, we have a steps. We follow these steps. Okay. In the first step, we will write. In the first step, we will write y equal to fx. And in the second step, what we do, we will solve for x. In the third step, what we are going to do, we will write x equal to f inverse y. And in the last and least step, we are going to replace x with y or y with x, depend on the situation. Okay. Now, so we will follow the steps. In the first step, I'm going to write y equal to fx. What is the value of fx? 4 upon x plus 3. 4 upon, just a minute. What is the value of fx? Let me write proper here. Which is 4 upon x plus 5 and minus 3. Okay. So first step done. Now in a second step, you have to solve for x. So what I'm going to do, this minus 3 will move that side. So it is y plus 3 equal to 4 upon x plus 5. We are solving for x. So x in a denominator. So what we have to do, we have to reverse that equation, both sides. When we reverse, when we reverse that, then what will happen? It is 1 upon y plus 3 and it is x plus 5 by 4. Okay. So numerator will be denominator, denominator will be numerator when we reverse that. So this is it. Now we are finding x. So and we have to eliminate 4 from both sides, from one side. So we have to multiply both sides. We have to multiply both sides. So it's become 4 upon y plus 3. 4 upon y plus 3. And here x plus 5. Finding x, so this will move that side. So it's become 4 upon y plus 3 minus 5 equal to x. This is the value of x. So what we have it here? We have here x equal to 4 upon y plus 3 minus 5. Now, this is second, third step done and third also done. Okay. The fourth one, which is we need to replace x with y with x. So here what we have, just a minute, third step we have to follow first. In a third step, what is given? X equal to f inverse y. So I'm writing here x equal to f inverse y. So this is equal to 4 upon y plus 3 minus 1. Now, in a fourth step, you have to replace y with x. So I will write f inverse x equal to 4 minus, just a minute, let me write clearly here also. 4 upon, we are replacing here. 4 upon x plus 3 minus 5. So that is our inverse of fx. which is F inverse X. Understand? So this is also done. Now, dear student, have a nice day. This is my end of the recording. Right?